Where are we moving ahead? Let's talk about it, where I want to focus in on the Great Salt Lake. Now, levels of the Great Salt Lake, of course, coming off historical lows. We look back in December 2022, where we look at the surface of the water, the elevation where, again, it was historical low there in December 2022. But June, of course, coming off this record-breaking winter where the level did increase by about 5 feet. Where do we stand right now? Receding just a bit. Right now at 4192.5 feet. So that coming down back to where the previous record of 4192 set back in 1963. So definitely not out of the woods as of yet. We need additional great winter seasons. As we're getting a lot of questions coming in and say, what does this winter season look like? Well, we know we're under an El Nino pattern. What does that mean? Well, that deals with the sea surface temperatures at the tropics, specifically the central and eastern Pacific Ocean. That affects the jet stream, the storm flow during the winter months. Now, typically you can see on average, you look at that white jet stream, that's the typical winter storm flow. Now, a La Nina year puts the storms off to the north and to the east. This was a transition where we moved from La Nina to El Nino, and typically in an El Nino flow, the storms move through California towards the desert southwest. So for southern Utah, we do see above normal precipitation during the winter months. What about northern Utah? It's kind of a mix. Sometimes we get above average, sometimes not. So we really can't say for certain we're going to see a very, robust winter season. But at least for southern Utah, we have some confidence that we will see above normal snowfall, which is, of course, good news. Keeping our fingers crossed here for northern Utah. All right, Salt Lake City, we're at 76 degrees, mostly clear conditions. We look at your car wash forecast. We had some rain here, at least for some of northern Utah. Central and southern Utah, we did have some scattered rain showers. Looks like tomorrow a break pretty much statewide. We can still see a few isolated mountain showers. Tuesday and Wednesday, though, it is a question mark. We're reintroducing rain back into the forecast both across southern and northern Utah. We look at your chances of rain in St. George, where we focus in Tuesday, Wednesday, decreasing though. Heading into the weekend though, we just don't see a threat at all. So making those weekend plans, if you want to avoid the rain, looks like we'll be doing that looking ahead. Now for northern Utah, also Tuesday, slight chances Wednesday and Thursday, then drying out moving to the weekend. It looks to be good. Now we're still hanging on to some rain across southern Utah. It is moving away though. We'll see some showers in the overnight hours across southeastern Utah. Here across the north though, we're clearing out. So looking at your forecast come tomorrow morning, waking up, it's going to be clear, cool, low 60s for overnight lows, as temperatures should be very similar to what we found today. That means mid-80s here along the Wasatch Front, low 80s through central Utah, southern Utah. Again, southeastern Utah starting off the day a little bit wet, but quickly those showers do push away. Now, as we look forward tomorrow, we're going to be looking at temperatures in the 80s there across northern Utah and for many locations, but still holding on to the 90s for St. George with some rain on Tuesday, dropping those temperatures, 80s and then 90s return, but doesn't get too hot where we'll just be near average here heading into the weekend. Now for northern Utah, mid 80s to low 80s, even 70s in the forecast. That's a little bit more fall-like, but we rebound quickly, high pressure building in. You see clear conditions, a lot of sunshine, no rain for the weekend. So again, plans as we're looking ahead for the weekend, northern and southern Utah, you're good to go. We'll be back right after break.